We are back on the ladder. We're 25-05, so we're getting up there. This is like 1 or 2 games away, and we have a good lead matchup. Magmortar into Titan. We have Sticky Web, big fan. Cramorant, really good. Pikachu, good. A lot of powerful attackers, which synergizes really well with Ariados. So I'm just going to drop a Fire Blast in. Vaporeon, 29. Can I go Ariados here? Yeah, I can go Ariados. Scald is not a 2-hit KO. If they crit burn me, it would be a 2-hit KO. But for now, I'm just going to get my Sticky Web up. They know I'm specs from the damage. No reason not. I guess they could flip turn if they had it. But there's no... Yeah, I just go Ariados always. Yeah, this is fine. You're going to Sticky Web. Perfect, and I go Pikachu right after. So I'm going to give up Ariados, go to Pikachu, and I have my attackers in position. And generally speaking, I'm willing to give up an entire Pokemon for Sticky Web. That's an okay trade to me. Ideally, you don't lose a Pokemon, but if you have to, I'd go ahead and do it, because that's how valuable Sticky Web can be. Especially on the team we have, which is a lot of powerful attackers who can all work together. You know, Magmortar, Fluttermane, Pikachu, right? They can all work together. So we're going to get Sticky Web up here. I don't entirely know what their plan could be. To me, you just Scald. It's just going to be a pretty quick Scald here from them. And then I go to Pikachu right after. They could greet a Calm Mind. Or they go to Titan. Okay. I'm going to... I don't know if it's extreme... I'm going to go Magmortar. Yeah, that's what I had a feeling they might do something weird. Now we just Fire Blast. This is a guaranteed KO. I don't know if they want to try going Vaporeon, but they wasted the Belly Drum, which I'm happy about. So I think they probably just switched, to be honest. I could, if I'm really feeling it, I could Focus Blast into Titan, because I do around 40 to Vaporeon. Which isn't enough, but it forces them to Wish, which allows me to free switch to Fluttermane, but I'm not that guy. I'm not going to make that predict. I'm not going to make... No, it's not a predict. I'm not going to make the risk of 70 versus 85. So I'm just going to shoot my Fire Blast off. But I do expect Vaporeon to come in. Oh, no. Okay. Wonderful. They go Vaporeon. Ariados, you're burnt. You're just done for at this point. However, you will be able to get a knockoff because of the... That's actually really good value from Ariados. Yeah, sure. Don't care. If we can fish a Poison Jab, even better. But I imagine the Vaporeon is going to protect here. Or no, I'm going to fish a Poison too. I didn't get it, but it's alright. Pikachu World. Alright. Volt Tackle coming in. This can be Terra Ground. Yeah, it can be Terra Ground. If they Terra Ground, it's not that big a deal. They go to Gliscor. I could Terra Water Surf, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go to Cramorant. I could Terra Water Surf, though. And we're high enough on the ladder where they are aware of that idea. Yep, exactly. They tried to play around it. Now we have Brave Bird coming in on a Vaporeon with no leftovers, which is good. They have double Water Absorb, which is funny. Yeah, 42, sure. 42 again. I don't know if they're like a prediction type of guy, because I really want to go Pikachu. I'm going to do it. They scalded me. I really wanted to do it. It's fine, though. I got punished for it. Yeah, Volt Tackle into Cacturne. Let's do it again. Because at the end of the day, Fluttermane is still a big threat. Honestly, going Magmortar might make a little bit more sense here. Because Magmortar is never beating... No, I'm going to go Volt Tackle. I'm going to Volt Tackle. Yeah, that's fine. Can I go to Fluttermane, and do I want to Terra Fairy right now? What else am I going to Terra on my team? If I Terra Fairy, I would KO everything. Would I KO Vaporeon? I wouldn't KO Vaporeon. That's one thing I wouldn't knock out. So maybe I don't actually Terra Fairy? No, I can. I can Terra Fairy. Yeah, I think this should be fine. It's a bit of an early Terra, but in the context of just Terra Fairy Moonblast into their team, I think it should be fine. We still have Cramorant in the back too. This should be fine. Hopefully they try to greed predicting like a Calm Mind or something. And they like knock off. But I don't expect that to happen. It would be nice though. Yeah, the Sucker Punch, cool. If they go to Vaporeon, Scald does not KO me, which is very important. Gliscor is O-code, Vaporeon is 2-hit KO'd, and they don't KO me. They go to Magmortar though, which is a problem. And it's the Boots variant too. And it outspeeds Cramorant. What if I go Magmortar and I Fire Blast? It would not 2-hit KO Vaporeon. I'm gonna go Magmortar. I think it's more useful defensively than trying to give up Fluttermane here. Okay. Do you think they ever go Gliscor here? If they go Gliscor, I have Cramorant, Feraligatr, Fluttermane. I'm gonna Scorching Sands? Is that the play I'm making? Or am I Thunderbolting? That Gliscor is annoying. I want a Thunderbolt, predict, like, Thunderbolt chip damage Magmortar, or good damage Vaporeon, but it whiffs if I hit Gliscor. It's a problem. I'm gonna Fire Blast. Yeah, 35 is good chip damage. Oh, that's not good. So one more Fire Blast would be enough chip damage. Okay, that's fine too. Do I... So I have to Feraligatr here. Hopefully they go to Vaporeon, but they could, like, Willow. Terra Electric? Wait, does Fluttermane win now? Oh, Fluttermane can win now. Here we go. I'm likely to KO. It's a 75% chance to knock out Magmortar here. Here we go. 75% likely. A Focused Blast chance of hitting. Moment of truth. Gonna give up Gliscor, okay. I'm going to sacrifice Cramorant here. Did that crit mattered, I think? Did that matter? Oh no. I think it did. Oh, it might have mattered. Okay. So we have to KO with Moonblast here, otherwise we lose. Here we go. 89, GG. Almost. So we lost 25 ELO with that one. So we're now back to number 5. That's a lot of ELO. Cramorant into Cornerstone. We're going to die to Ivy Cudgel. Do we have a switch in? Bonnet's okay. If you're superpower, it's annoying though. Honestly, we don't have a rock switch in. Bonnet's the best we have. We'll go Bonnet. Okay, into Power Whip. We live Superpower, so I'm going to close combat on that because we live Superpower now. They go to Honchkrow. This is going to get good damage. Okay. Yeah, 46 is alright. They have kind of a free U-turn. I'm going to go like a defensive Cramorant here. I invite Ogerpon back though. So now they're going to Rock move. I'm tempted. No, I'm not though. I'm tempted to Terra Ground for that Ogerpon because it's a threat. But even if I Terra Ground, what do I do after? I'm not knocking it out. So I can go Bonnet. Now I bait in Superpower. Now I go to Necrozma. If they have Superpower anyway. Okay. It can have Encore too, can it? I'll take damage then. I can... Nah, I think the... I'll just Moon Guy. Yeah, I'll just get damage. At this point, I have to cut my losses. I'm gonna get damage off and then try to outspeed it. I think I value Bonnet. Do I value Bonnet? No, I value Bonnet more than Necrozma, I think. No, I mean, not really. Yeah, I value Necrozma because you have ideas late in the game with, like, Sticky Web and then Calm Mind Sweeping. So I'll just triple Axle here. They go to a Lomamola, which is annoying. I'll just Spike Stack on him. But it is good news for Necrozma that, you know, maybe it can do better later in the game. Like, you can go to Honchkrow maybe and threaten Sucker Punch. You'd have to get the predict right, but you can threaten it. Go to Fluttermane, who is also a problem for me. I don't have a switch into Fluttermane. At all, actually. Am I playing for the Terra Fairy Necrozma? Maybe? So I give up. I have to give up, you know, something. I give up Cramorant. I think it's not the value. It's not as valuable. Yeah. I guess Bravebird's better. We'll go to Sticky Web here. That's going to help versus Ogerpon and like Chimecho and stuff. So we're playing for Chimecho win now. They go to Mola, okay. We'll get some layers up, sure. What's their plan here? We have ghost types to spin block. I'm gonna U-turn. I'm gonna have the slow U-turn. So if they try to flip turn, I'm gonna hit them. Realistically, though, I think they're just going to Scald. I have to be I have to be careful about who I pick. Do I pick Combine Necrozma, or do I pick Stored Power Chimecho? Ugh, Scaldburn's bad. Who am I picking here? Who's my match winner? We'll go Necrozma. Who's my match winner? I guess is an interesting question. Will Moonlight. This variant of Honchkrow does not have Lash Out. So Necrozma might just beat it 1v1. Okay. What's the plan here? Flip turn into Honchkrow, but you don't have Lash Out. Okay. I mean, yeah, you don't have Lash Out. Okay. Yep, so the roll, we should be able to stall it out here. And then we have Chimecho in the back too. This is going to be tricky though. The Fluttermane's a problem as well. What are they up to? If we know the final two members, we'll get a better idea on if Chimecho is going to win. But we really don't know at this point in the game. Okay, well I guess we'll find out. Chimecho, you are going to have to win. It was bound to happen, right? We'll find out if Chimecho is a winner. The U-turned. Good play. Can you beat a Terra Steel Chimecho? With Sticky Web. And one Cosmic Power. There's very few Pokemon that can do it, but there are enough that I don't feel confident. So you have like your Prankster Encore, for example. But there aren't a lot of Pokemon who can beat it. So we're basically hoping that their final two Pokemon are not one of the two Pokemon that can beat, are not Pokemon that can beat Chimecho. Oh, Wugtrio is not one of those Pokemon, but it can crit. Okay. Maybe it is one of those Pokemon. So they can defense drop is a problem. Okay, so this could be the Chimecho 1v6 right now, depending on how the rolls play out. No defense drop, okay. 35, we Cosmic Power here. Defense drop happens, but we're fine. We need one more Cosmic Power to Oko with Stored Power. Okay, so we need to recover again. We have to Cosmic Power one more time. Okay, they're in range of dying, so I'm pretty sure I recover one more time and then I Stored Power. Nope, not happening. Alright, that's 2 losses in a row. I like to have the episodes be 3 games long at least. So we're back in 2450 though. If we didn't get crit on both of them, like Necrozma and Chimecho, they're like the crit me not sweepers, right? They take a long time to set up and you're hoping you don't get crit in the middle is kind of the idea. But with liquidation drops and critical hit chances, I'm pretty sure If we don't get crit there, we win because the next turn we stored power. But that's inherent to the nature of the type of Pokemon. That it's 1 in 24. But enough times it happens that the odds of that rise to like maybe 10 to 20 to 30%. And then you just have to hope at that point. Alright, Great Tusk into Ogerpon. Not great. I admit that. We have Klefki though. Okay. I'm gonna Thunder Wave that. This guy's a big threat. Okay. I can Spike or I can Foul Play for damage. I'm gonna Foul Play for damage. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, they go to Sableye, okay. Get into a Sableye war here. So they have the advantage here because they started knocking off before I did. Unfortunate. Wo-Chien in. We'll go Cyclizar. Shedtail. Back to Thundurus. So we do have the Terra Flying Nasty Plot idea. Okay, got him. I don't want to commit the Terra Flying yet. I'm gonna focus. No, but if I Focus Blast, so they can Encore me. That I'm gonna have to go for it. Yeah. They go to Sableye? Okay. I'm happy to be locked into Terra Flying Blast. That's a powerful move. Yep, I 2-hit KO Metagross. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Bullet Punch does not knock me out. Okay. This is good value. Encore runs out. They go to Haxorus. Focus Blast will KO Haxorus. It'll KO. So they're playing for Terra Steel. Here we go. Yeah, that's life. Okay. But we do have Great Tusk still. So now we have Headlong Rush, Close Combat. We'll go Close Combat. It hits Wo-Chien as well. Yeah, this is looking better. It's looking fine. 3-on-3. We forced him to Terra. We know Great Tusk has a good matchup. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. Hit him again. Yeah, 3-on-3. It's a Golduck, but we have a Cyclizar and a Wugtrio. They Nasty Plot. I'm in trouble, but it should be fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. That didn't matter. I don't die to it. Yeah, and we put it in range of Cyclizar now. Okay, I'm just going to keep dodging him. And we go Great Tusk immediately. And we live everything and we OHKO with Close Combat. Except for 5-hit and crit. If they 5-hit... Oh, no. They can Iron Head flinch me. I lose to Iron Head flinch. That's unavoidable, though. I guess we're going to find out now. Do we get Iron Head flinched? Yeah, that's the only thing stopping us here. We live even a 5-hit crit, so they're definitely going for flinch because they need that first. So they need the flinch and then they win. Let's see what we're going to have here. They're pretty low rated too. We're going to get maybe 5 to 10 elo if we win. Yeah, it's going to come down to Iron Head flinch. I'm trying to think, is there any other out? Not really. Oh no, there is a way out here. So like the idea is you go to Wug Trio, you activate GUI. Nah. No, I mean, it's not even a bad idea. So the problem would be it enables choke. So you can go Wug Trio on Ironhead, activate GUI, and you always win. However, they don't always win, but the odds get better. However, if they Swords Dance on the Wug Trio switch, you lose the game. Yeah, you lose the game if they Swords Dance on the Wug Trio. I'm gonna close combat. There we go. Okay, no flinch. I'm going to end it there. We are 2458, so we gained 8 elo for that game. And we're still in the top 10, but we are a long way from 2500.